Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere we go is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home. Bright lights and color.
Hirapan siya.
French cake po.
Bibisin namin na pala. Pina-order muna.
It's cherry on top.
taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you.